Black Twitter's going to come for us, and
of course.
Yeah, but thank you for the views when you do.
So good old Eminem, Mr. Marshall Mathers, he's getting a little backlash for his Meg Thee Stallion bar. I don't know what you guys felt about the bar, if it's good or not, but Black Twitter and Twitter just in general, yes, I said Black Twitter, he was pretty much getting cooked for his Meg Thee Stallion bar, which I have an opinion on, but we always toss things around the table.
Can I ask you, why was he getting cooked? Because
Eminem should not be able to mention Meg Thee Stallion in any negative way because she's black and he's white. Is what I saw. Thank you.
Well, also he's in a way making light of the fact that she got shot.
Yes, in that part.
That's the only thing I have a problem with.
Twofold. So, floor is yours, man. What you think, Jay? Or do you want to read the bar? We know the bar, but
I mean, if you'd like to go ahead and read the bar, you can read the bar.
So,
and then I'll react.
If I was to ask for Meg Thee Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? Obviously, feature.
Like, yeah.
Thank you.
I'll just be honest. I just thought it was one of those bars. It was like, even with Eminem, you're better than this. If you're gonna go for it, go for it. Just like when you said you out here hitting trees like Sonny Bono, go for it. Like don't try to move in this little kind of mealy ass way that ain't.
Do it expeditiously.
Do your thing, Eminem. If you're going to try to do something that's somewhat hurtful to someone's fan base and their family, go ahead and do what you've done your entire career. Don't try to be like, oh, I'm in feature. No, man. My problem is the bar was weak.
Oh,
I just didn't think much of that, because knowing what he can do, and for whatever we have to say about Eminem, like I said, he's been able to do much better than this, and I have a problem with that. Like, as far as people saying he shouldn't go after Meg because she was shot or whatever. Sorry, man, this is hip hop. I understand, but were you that upset when he said something about Sonny Bono? So if you're not going to be mad for everybody, don't be mad for anybody.
Was you mad at Kim when she was going to get thrown in a lake and
basically he's made multiple songs about killing his baby's mother, unaliving. I'm sorry, but it's like. Don't come out and be, super crusader for women when this is how he's talked about, women in a much more explicit and violent way during his entire career. And once again, Meg Thee Stallion at least she's a public figure as opposed to his mom and, his child's mother, who are just like, hey, could you chill with that?
I think it's kind of par for the course for Eminem.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with you. It was kind of a weak bar, but like you stated earlier, as far as Eminem and this particular style of rap that he's doing, it's a lot tamer than what it was back then. And it also goes to do with, I might as well say, censorship. Because a lot of people are offended easily over the minuscule or the smallest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? So him saying that is just him. I'm Eminem, and I'm gonna take a shot at whoever is popular right now, which is Megan Thee Stallion. I don't think it has anything to do with it being a black woman. That's the part that I can't stand. Every time somebody says something about any and everything, it doesn't always come down to, oh, this is a black woman or this is a black man that he's saying this to, because if he said it to somebody else of a different race, you're not inserting said color into it before you say it. You're just saying he said this about this person.
Shout to Pat McAfee. No, it's
hey, well, he's a kicker, so he might be featured as well. But anyway,
I see you.
Now, that was a bar.
Now that was a bar. Hey, that was a bar.
Thank you. I rap from time to time, but nah. I think it was just a weak bar, man. It's not as deep as people are trying to dig this hole. Yeah, and if you think that you're going to cancel Eminem, it's kind of going toward the play of this whole song. Like we just talked about, is he's speaking on cancel culture. Right. So he's going to take little jabs here and there, and he's not the first person that did it, and he did it in a playful way. Yeah. And Meg probably ain't gonna say nothing. If she do, it's probably not a good move, because Mad Eminem is not somebody that you want to kind of go up against.
Leave that man alone.
Yeah, leave him alone when it comes to rapping. But if you're in the game, if you're in the rap game, like you said, no holds bar at the end of the day. I mean, we just listened to a rap battle where people were going at each other's kids, families,
everybody,
sexual orientations or lack thereof. I don't know.
Blackness.
Yeah.
So it was a whole bunch of things that technically shouldn't be talked about, that we were so entertained.
Yeah.
You know, and then all of a sudden now we want to be like, you shouldn't shut.
I just don't.
I'm talking about a black woman's feet, man. Nah, man, this ain't that, man.
Right.
Everything cannot be that. It just ain't it.
It's
What you got, Lo?
I don't even think the bar was necessarily weak. I think the bar fit for the type of song that he made because the whole song is goofy like that.
Playful.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you on that.
It's playful, goofy. It's their kind of metaphors. It's or similes. You know, it's kind of deep, but not really. It's presentable for the type of fan base that's going to enjoy that type of Eminem. It's not like super crazy or anything like that. It's whatever.
It landed.
But the bar in itself is like, it's such low hanging fruit to try to get upset over. Of all things, it's like anybody can really get it, and there's no inherent power dynamic going on here between Eminem and Megan Thee Stallion in this particular scenario to make it about like a white man and a black woman in this particular way. It just feels like
that's really what this was about. I needed a reason to bring this up.
Yeah,
I mean, he said black guy P. Nobody's mad at that.
Ain't nobody said word.
Yeah, he made it basically an R. Kelly joke.
He said black.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool I'm cool on being offended on stuff I shouldn't be offended about.
Yeah, same. Like, there's plenty of stuff to be legitimately offended over. That
actually mad about in real life
every single day, and this is not one of those things. So, and it goes to, I think you guys mentioned it. This goes to like his entire point of the song in the first place.
Yeah,
which I think was tame in comparison to stuff that he's done in the past, but. You know, like,
I mean, he talked about Elton John and then had Elton John come and play the piano for him at the awards.
Facts.
Yeah.
But, you know,
good point.
But, you know, I don't know. I just listened to the overall record and I wonder, does Eminem feel like his fan base hasn't grown up? And so, like, he can still do stuff like that at the big age of 54. He's still making records like this. Or is he trying to introduce himself into a whole new goofy level of white, quote unquote, rap fan?
Maybe,
man, but I don't.
And then I guess that in itself could be the potential argument that you can make, that Eminem saying this about a black woman is in essence sharing to all of his major fan base, which is white fan base, that it's okay to make fun of a black woman like that. But that's
bro, you know how far you just went.
I know.
But that's how far they would go.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the only angle that you could have here in that angle. And to an extent, I get it, kind of. But like, I don't know. It just seems like such low. It seems like such low hanging fruit. Like, there are legitimate things to be upset at. Like, this is not one of them, in my opinion. So, but again, I'm a white man, so. Defending a white man talking about a black woman.
Put a white t-shirt on.
Oh, man. It's so many layers. So many layers.
Oh, man.
Fifth level stats.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I'm not going on this one. I'm not going on this one. And there'll be a goofy in the comments saying that I'm supposed to stand up for Meg and all this other stupid shit.
Dare you let that white man talk.
Like and subscribe, because I'm not going on this one.
No, I mean, but
I rock with Meg, but I ain't going on this one.
You know, like I said, I just think that it is, first of all, you should almost, he raps about everybody. If you're not going to be mad at the other things that he said, not going to be mad about the R. Kelly reference, not going to be mad about when he rhymes about how other celebrities have not only been hurt, but died.
True.
Like, that's his shtick. And now you want to be mad.
I'm
sorry, man.
Math ain't math.
It's not, you know, and once again, this, we talk about this song, what he's talking about, the different eras that he comes from, because there wasn't a social media around when he said what he said about, you know, Sonny Bono hitting a tree and dying.
It was a clever bar.
Yeah. And, you know, at the time we was like, oh, snap, you know, but, you know, now it's like.
I always thought that bar was about smoking weed.
That it was a double entendre.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, but now people are going to look up Sonny Bono and be like, oh, wow, maybe we should be mad
hitting
about
the trees
that.
hotter than Sonny Bono. Oh, no.
But, yeah, so that's just.
It wasn't the name of that song. I just don't give a. Was that the name of the?
I don't know if that was on.
It's been. I'm not. Don't give me the line.
So the hidden trees on like Sonny Bono. I believe that was on.
I gotta look this up while you talk.
Eminem show. Or no, on Marshall Mathers.
Marshall Mathers.
LP.
Yeah. I mean, he literally talked about everybody that was a pop star that were popping at the same time that he was.
It was talking about.
He talked about Will Smith.
That was role model.
He was talking about
role model.
Okay. He was talking about unaliving them.
Yes.
Unaliving people who he would see at award shows.
Yeah. Talked about Will Smith. He talked about Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Michael Jackson got his revenge. He got his lick back.
He got his leg back.
He did.
He
talked about Mariah Carey. He talked about Britney Spears. He talked about NSYNC. He talked about the Backstreet Boys.
Just these lines.
Talked about Ja Rule.
Just these lines right here off of Role Model. Off that, what album was that? What's that album
I think
called?
that's
Role Model was on
Slim
Slim Shady.
Slim Shady, right?
Okay.
I'm cancerous, right?
Yes.
So when I dish, you wouldn't want to answer this if you responded back with a battle rap you wrote for cannabis. That is clever.
Yeah, it is.
I'll strangle you to death and choke you again and break your legs until your bones poke through your skin. You beef with me, I'ma even the score equally, take you on Jerry Springer and beat your ass legally. I get too blunted off the funny homegrown because when I smoke out, I hit the trees harder than Sonny Bono.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So I can stop there, but like that's
Yeah.
like
That's who we're dealing with,
that's
y'all.
who he is. Like that's
you
he's
just
always
showed up
been this person.
Like some of you who are outraged, clearly you just showed up to the Eminem show.
Literally.
Hey, man.
Well played.
he goes. So if I said I never did drugs, that would mean I lie and get effed more than the president does.
Yes.
Hillary Clinton tried to slap me and call me a pervert. I ripped her tonsils out and fed her sherbet.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like,
Yeah, he ain't new to this. He's true to it.
President,
definitely ain't new to
the
this.
president and the first lady got it. I'm sorry, Meg,
Come
but
on, man.
why did you think you get any special protection? Like I said,
and I don't. Did she even comment on this?
I can't
can't
Meg
even
is on
remember,
Twitter.
I doubt it. It's just
getting it right now.
I think it's just the people.
She's be smart not to even acknowledge this.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm gonna say it again. Leave that man
Leave him
alone.
alone. He dissed George Bush.
Now, here's what I would
He's just
say.
every president.
Here's what I
except
say.
maybe Obama.
If Slim Shady was coming back at that level, I would be interested.
Oh, he'd have your attention then? 100%?
Because then he's actually rapping and he's not holding back.
Yeah,
Like
he was pissing everybody off back
like
then.
He
like
was.
it's like this song that the Houdini song, it just seems PG.
No, he's just
And you know,
it's
he's
light
just
jabs.
Like, you know.
Just
Now,
poking.
granted, I don't know if you can do stuff like that nowadays. It'd be a very interesting social experiment to see if
somebody
Eminem,
would come out talking like that
if
now,
Eminem could come out with his as big as he is. And,
wouldn't make it.
I don't know.
We've talked
let
about
he let a lot of F bombs fly.
we've
Well,
talked
you know
about
what I'm
him
saying?
quote
It
unquote being
probably-
invincible. I don't know, Lone. I don't know in 2024.
I feel like obviously he's not going to let the F bombs go. He's
Right.
obviously not going to make a song
yeah,
about
he's gonna chill with the
about his
community.
ex black girlfriend,
Right.
and stuff. He's not going to do that stuff,
Right.
But I think if he was, I don't know. I would be from a social experiment. I would be very interested.
that version, if you pop that version into 2024, I don't see it without some type of amendment or a slight adjustment. I can't see it as is. Nah, I don't see it, bro.
If anybody could do it, though, it would be Eminem.
Well, he'd had the best shot, but I don't think I see it, bro, because there's too much editing necessary in order for it to be.
Is there though?
We've got to ask
a lot of
Benzino
editing,
what
bro.
he thinks about this.
Who?
We got to ask Benzino what he thinks about this.
Who cares what Benzino thinks at a time like this?
Probably somewhere mad right now.
Benzino's daughter doesn't even care.
You know,
Oh wow.
Don't.
that's messed up.
Those are the type of Eminem bars we need.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us some of those.
I think.
But I ain't mad at you for taking a shot at Meg. Damn, I said taking a shot at Meg.
Yo, now you're canceled.
You really got bars tonight. That's
Sorry.
your second
These are
bar
accidental
tonight.
bars, man.
We're dropping an album next week.
Hey, man.
Star Trap, man.
Star Trap.
Hey, accidental bars.
Yo, that's two in a
Sorry.
row, man.
I'm sorry.
Those are elite level bars,
I
brother.
don't have any kind of disdain for Meg Thee Stallion.
No, we rock with Meg. It's
But,
just
Look, if it weren't for
Twitter
Meg,
jumping
we
out
wouldn't
the
have been up for an NAACP
Nah,
Image
for
Award.
real.
Talk to
Hey,
him.
we appreciate you for that.
We definitely were
Straight up.
nominated. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm not even gonna
But,
lie, man. If we'd have won, I'd have
would've been acting.
That would be
that.
be in my
showed my
profile.
ass.
Be in my
Yeah,
profile.
I'd have showed my ass.
Lone's profile saying NAACP award winner. You know how many people would be mad if you had that?
You know
in your
what?
No, they
profile?
wouldn't, because if you look at the board of the NAACP,
Okay.
then it's
Look who
kind
founded
of
the NAACP. You can. There's layers to this, man.
Okay.
There's a lot of layers to
Maybe
it.
I can-
There's a lot of white people in NAACP Image Awards.
Yeah, you got to kind of do the research and the history of it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Maybe I'll change my profile instead for my name just be NAACP nominated.
Yeah, I'd love that. I
don't see why not.
Because it's
I mean,
legit.
yeah, it is.
It's
legit.
real.
That's hilarious.
I just want that plaque. Even just a nomination plaque. We can just.
No, I want.
Ain't no nomination plaque, man. That's
I just
a
want one.
participation trophy.
Sure is.
I'll be like, well, give me the one. Queen Latifah don't need no more awards. Give me hers.
Yeah, look, can we have hers?
Nah, man.
Shout out to the queen, though. I ain't gonna, we ain't gonna be disrespectful.
All right.
All right, man. But yeah, they just being a little extra on that one. I think we are in agreement on
Yeah,
that. We just aren't in agreement on the. I think me
Yeah,
and
but,
Lone are
Black Twitter's going to come for us, and
Oh, of course.
yeah. But thank you for the views when you do.
Me and Lone had a better appreciation for the actual bar, though. Y'all said it was trash. I ain't gonna say trash.
I mean, it was playful. It was funny, but it was
fit the
not.
song. It fit the song. That's all I'm saying.
I'm with your logic on that.
It just fits the song. Like,
it fits.
It's just like when you make beats sometimes, like the beat doesn't have to be the most aggressive beat battle beat ever. It just has to fit what the artist are doing.
I feel you.
And I feel like that's what he did when he was writing
I
that,
think he wasn't. This wasn't the rap fantastic Eminem when he came with that verse. He's like, this is just something I'm gonna just say.
Lighthearted.
He knows it's gonna get some people to raise their eyes, and it did, and it actually made more people go listen to the song. It's the numbers.
Yep.
So there we have it.
Off the charts.
Bong.